Hello class, I am Brandon Durantes. I will be doing my video presentation. For my building, I decided to do the Willis Tower, which was my building for part B of the project. Why this architect? I chose this architect because I like the background story of it. I like how when Bruce Graham was thinking about the building, or like he thought about the building from a pack of cigarettes, and that was really inspirational to me. How something very small and something that people use on a daily basis, like they get inspired by those little things, and I don't know, I think that's a good story for me. And the significance of this building, it's one of my favorite buildings that I've been to in Chicago, and I really like it. I mean, it's one of like the tallest buildings in the world. I think it's the third building in the world, and I don't know, like the way it looks, like how it's nice and squared and organized, and it's like some parts it's symmetrical, like it depends on the sides. I like the way it looks. I like the sky deck. I think that's a pretty cool feature that it has. How it started, or how I started. When this project was assigned, and then I was thinking about the Willis Tower, because that was my part B building. So then I was thinking, I was like, what should I use? But then I realized that I could make it with popsicle sticks, and then that's what I was using. I was using popsicle sticks, Gorilla Glue, toothpicks, a picture frame, and some glitter. And then I'll show you guys why I use glitter and the frame. Those are the materials that I used to make it. Okay, and then throughout the process, it was very stressful because some parts weren't fitting, and I don't know, it's my building, which is right here, is kind of slanted, but I think it's fine. How long it took to construct? It took me about 2 weeks, like from the day it was assigned, like a few days after. I went with the idea of making it with popsicle sticks. So then I started using popsicle sticks, and then I bought the materials, techniques that I used. When I was thinking about the project or the building, I was asking myself, how would I make it? How would I build it? And I got the idea, like how it looks from the air map, and like it looks like it has like 6 squares. Like it's basically 6 squares, just different lengths. And to me, it looked like the tic-tac-toe thing. And so then that's how I started. I started with this, and then I built and like kept overlapping and built it up. But this is how I started with the tic-tac-toe, and I just went up from there. How many sticks did I use? Like 4 packs of popsicle sticks. Each had 100 popsicle sticks in it. So I would say I used about 400. I don't think I used exactly 400 because I had to cut some pieces. Like for example, in this picture, I had to use these to connect some popsicle sticks, and then for other parts I would use these. But sometimes these were a little too small, so I had to throw them out. In the middle, sometimes it was too big, so I had to cut it more, and that little part I had to throw it out as well. This is also part of the techniques that I used. As you can see, from the middle parts, I would put glue on the side of them, and that's how I would connect it to from here to here by using this. I'm putting it either above or under, depends. Sometimes I worked my way down, sometimes I worked up. Yeah. And then the final results and some errors that I had. This is what it looks like now, which is right here. And this is like a picture of it. I painted it blue because I know the building is gray, but I feel like the gray color wouldn't have looked good as like a 3D project or structure. I kind of changed it up a little. Also, I wanted it to be creative, but on the top of the roofs of the building, like the different buildings, I painted them black. The rest of the building is blue, as you can see, and I'll explain in a second why this is not painted. This is what it looked like before it was painted. The building is almost 12 inches. It's like a little below under. I put it on a frame because I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to be a little more creative. So I put it on a frame and I put some glitter around, like around the building on the frame with some glue to make it look like snow because it's winter season almost. It feels like winter. So I did that as like the final project, but this was like the draft, I could say. This is what the building looks like. Like I said earlier, it was kind of crooked as I was making it, which was stressful. It kind of looks like from all sides. The different buildings, you can see where the blue stops. That's where the building stops. Now, one of the errors that I had besides it being crooked was when I was building it up from the base. I didn't think things through enough. Buildings would end here, but I still had these sticks. So I realized it was a little too late to change them, and I couldn't cut these out because I feel like the whole thing would have snapped. And that's why I didn't paint them, because I feel like if I painted them, it would have been like a part of the building, but it's not supposed to be the part of a building. It kind of looks like they're not there, but I tried my best. And I have some missing. It was one of my biggest errors that I wished I could have avoided, but sadly I couldn't. It's pretty much what my project is. And thank you.